Everybody, welcome back to SevTech Ages, episode 65. With me, Sid. And if you can't tell from the sound of my voice, I am full of cold. So apologies up front, but the show must go on because I'm going away. Actually, well, I'm already away when this is out. But I'm going away at the time of recording, and I am pushing myself through. So, yeah, last episode we made this rather large and rather expensive piece of equipment, which is generating large amounts of power. I mean, seriously, large amounts of power, and storing the large amounts of power in, what was it, 8, 9, 10, 11 of those. So that's 11 times 4, 44 million RF storage. Well, it's not bad, keep it going. However, I keep panicking, as you probably know from things, that I'm going over to look at these buildings, and this area is anything but complete. It's in fact very not complete. I don't know why I got that out. I don't need that yet. So we need to work this area up and get it protected, and make sure that nothing can blow up my very expensive pieces of machinery. We need to make lots and lots of this bitumen asphalt concrete. We've got loads of slag, we've got loads of gravel. This bitumen is missing. But we also need a building, and the building I would like to build what I would like to build this out of is brick. Now, brick's a lovely building. It's industrial, and it seems appropriate, seeing as all of my other industrial buildings have been in that kind of style, so that's fine. But there are a couple of problems. One is we haven't got much brick. We've got a reasonable amount of clay, and we can obviously get clay all day. But we've got 11 blocks of brick, and obviously brick costs money. We can also chisel it into a different kind of brick, which is interesting. I don't know whether I like any of those bricks, to be honest, but maybe wide bricks, maybe arrayed bricks. Yeah, maybe. Let's just have a quick peek at brick, shall we? See what options we have, because there might be some other options. Obviously, orange stain. No, don't like stained bricks. Yeah, well, black stained bricks are not too bad. Black terracotta makes 4. So hang on, 8 makes 4. No, that's really not good. So we make black terracotta. Oh no, 1 makes 4. Hang on. Let me just do the maths here. So 4. No, it's 1 to 1, isn't it? It's fine. It's just getting the ink. So that's we could go there. Stone brick path from blood magic. Yeah. Again, it's actually not bad. Let me investigate what options we have available to us right now, and I will be back with you in a moment. Oh, dark brick. So that's versus that, which is me. Okay, yeah. I'm going to come back with a build pallet of bricks, but whatever happens, we need to cook stuff. We either need to cook terracotta, or we need, if we do in bricks, we definitely need brick each. So, and I think we'll probably go with bricks, to be honest. There's more options. You know what? You know, it's like when your head's full of cold and you just cannot think straight. Yeah, this is my life right now. I mean, there's a lot of interesting brick types. I mean, the Betweenlands has got some as well, which look underbrick from the Twilight Forest. We definitely get that all day long. We'd have to fight whatever was guarding the underbrick, but you know, it's doable. And dried brick from Tinker's Construct. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. I think we're going to go with brick. Well, so we can do that anyway. Sorry, let me just take a pause. I'll be back in a second. All right, yeah, I'm kind of got my thoughts together now. First things first, I need to make some clay blocks. So the problem with bricks is that bricks take a lot of cooking time, and as do quite a few other things. And we are going to build a smelter. But we're not going to build a smelter in the traditional, because if I put these in here, nothing. We need to do a whole bunch of these. And I'm going to do more than 6. What I want to do is 32 of these. So, yeah, let's... I've got 3. Let me just work this out. So 3... 24, 27, 30, 33. That should do the trick. So if I put clay around those, that'll give me 32 hoofers. Hoofer what's-my-jigs. Okay. A little bit more clay. It's not going to be enough, I know, but I don't want to have to go around compressing all the clay again because it's a pain. It's really handy for storage, but not handy for this particular job. There's another 9. That's not enough. So let's do 10 of these. That's 40. And yeah, in fact, use a tool as well. That's always a handy trick. So 14 left, still more, back in a moment. Alright, so we've got the things. We need a lot of wood next, which is easy. Thanks to Mr. Machine here. And we're going to need to make 64 Mark 1 hoppers. What Mark 2 hoppers actually we'll go with. And half of those are going to become Mark 3 hoppers. Yeah, the flame grilled hopper. How are we doing there? Okay, we'll just dump. Actually, no, we'll keep hold of that. That should give us a while. So what I want to do basically is take this setup with the flame grilled whopper going into whatever system we'd use. One of these with a wooden hopper, probably a Mark II on top, rails going across the top, running backwards and forwards, dropping the clay off, and this running the actual thing. So there's no faffing around with a fuel line. So to do that, we are going to need 64 Mark 1 hoppers, which are very simple. However, we are going to need a lot of wood and probably all of the ones we've cut here, actually, more than all the ones we've cut here, in fact. Yeah, we are definitely going to need more than that, right? That's fine. It's not a problem. There's no such thing as problems. There's only solutions. And the solution here is go and chop some more wood. Back in a moment. Alright, we've hit a slight stumbling block. We need more string. So, we're probably going to need to go out and harvest that. And maybe, have I got any shears? I have. Let's go and see some sheep. Because they're usually a quite ready source of... I mean, obviously we've got our little planty plants up there, growing wheat, you know, cotton for us. But there has to be a woolly alternative. So what did you give me? 3? That's 12 off the right off the cuff. So we can basically come in here, harvest all of this lot, dump the seeds, go and harvest, shear sheep, and until we've got enough string to make the webs for the Mark IIs. I only want the Mark IIs just so we know that there's always going to be enough in the hopper system to keep feeding the furnaces. I only need 32 of the Mark IIs, but the other 32 need to become Mark IIIs, which of course need a Mark II in the first place. Yeah, that's because life is simple. Let me just throw these over here. Whee! And whee! There we go. And then we can do those like so. Those like so. And then we can take my shears and go and see Sonny the happy sheep. And just grab all your lovely wool. Thank you very much, sheeplets. I don't mind if I do. And there's quite a few of them around here, which is good. This is a good thing. I'm going to bloody need them, I think. Right. Bar black sheep over there, and another sheep, I think, in fact. And then there's one of them cow sheeps. No, it's a cow. Let's try not to fall down here. Snip. Snip. Oh, there's loads. Look at them. Cow sheep there. No. Must resist the urge to try and shear a cow. Doesn't work. Just wondered. Oh, yeah, loads of them. Look. Right, so sun's going down though, so I need to make this quick. And I'll continue until I've got enough string to make all of the Mark IIs. I'm going to head back now, I think, to shear any sheep we cross on our way, like this one. And yeah, I will see you once we've got the Mark IIs done and move on to the Mark IIIs. Alright, that didn't take too long. We've got 64 of those. We should have... Well, if we haven't got enough of this, we can soon get more. We haven't, obviously. 30, I need more things. The easiest way to do that, then, is going to be to slice off some more bark. And that will give us the Mark IIs, and then we can get on to the Mark IIIs. Yeah, just got a little bit of wood to cut up. Alright, now there's just one job left to do, and that is to make lava wood. For 32, so half of those are done. These ones need lava wood, and we need to get lava into the actual smeltery. One bucket makes 4, so I need 8 buckets worth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I knew I had a spare bucket there. 8. That should be right. 8 buckets of lava. Stick that in there. Pour a quarter bucket. Lava wood. Right, 32 more to 31 more to go. Alright, just been top up the lava supply, seeing as I used so much of it to make these lava woods, but we got them, and had a little scare on the way past. I was literally walking up here, opened that gate, and a creeper went, psst. Yeah. For a very brief moment, I went, oh poo. But no, it was fine. We survived. So, we've got those. Those go, if I remember rightly, we can do it, but how did we do it again? We should be able to do this. Like that. And the question, I don't know whether this will actually cook the kiln on top of it. That's the first question we need to answer. If it doesn't, then we'll need to come up with something else. But we need somewhere to place this. So we're going to start a new branch of the cave here, over this way. 1, 2, 3. That will do us for starters to go in. dirt and fix all that up properly later. And then, so we've got one more to come in for where the corner piece will be. And then you'd have that here, like so. And then we're going to just come in that way. That's, I think, is going to be the basics of the plan here. We'll get this all cut out. It needs to be at least 16 long. And obviously we've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 there. So I'm sure we've got a little bit more as we go in that direction. So hopefully, anyway, let me get us a space dug out, tidied up, and I shall be again back with you in a moment. All right, so I've got the room done. It's 18 and a bit long, and you know, lit, and I've varied the thing. I'm just trying one of these guys down with that. Now, is that cooking or not? I have to say, I don't know. It is. Excellent. So that works fine. And then we can obviously place the hopper mark II on the top. That's also fine. We'll probably have a central island running down the middle. For the time being, I'm just going to take out these. I'm trying to spread the grass in here, so I don't want to destroy the grass blocks where they are. That one's alright, I suppose. We can do that quite easily. And basically I'm going to place all of these down, get them cooked, and move on to the next step. So yeah, I'll see you in a moment. Okay, we're going to need rails. Rails in this made with plates like that, and I'm going to need more than that. So let me do 2 lots, I think. Well, 3 lots maybe for starters. So we've obviously got this. Now, I don't think there's going to be enough juice to get these rails all the way down from the loading area at this end, all the way down there to a powered rail here, and then all the way back to a powered rail at the other end. And obviously I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. So I need 2 more lots of normal rails. Powered rail there. There'll probably be, I'll probably need to come up with a way of getting a powered rail in here, and maybe just a redstone block over the top so I don't interact with the hopper. I've not put any export mechanism in place yet because I'm still waiting for this to spread. It will probably spread easier if we give it a little bit of encouragement. Grass is one of those peculiar little things that just does not seem to want to always. Well, that should be fine. And I had to bring this back. There was not enough space for definite in here. So yeah, we also, as I said, we need to put in a collection mechanism, and we're probably going to use bog standard hopper mark 1s, and we'll bring it out over here somewhere, I think, just into a chest, double chest or something here. That's the theory. Right, so I need 2 more lots of rails. Activator rails are basically redstone and powered rails are redstone and gold plates, so I need to get some more of that doing, and I actually need some more iron plates. So yeah, that's a thing. We need to get the plate machine going, and but we're getting there steadily. I realise I'm probably not going to get any building on this episode because I think this is taking far longer than I anticipated, but that's fine. It's a machine which will come in handy, I think, for other future builds and things, having this mass, because obviously we can do that as well. Yeah, let me get that sorted and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I've got the rails in. I haven't put any loading mechanisms in place. I haven't put any unloading mechanisms in place. I just want to see if this will actually make it round. Yeah, it does actually. Alright, that's fine. So we've got a little bit of space at this end for a loading mechanism. Obviously that's going to come off, and we'll just pick you up and put you over there for now. Right, so now we need to unload. This grass does not want to spread very much, but it definitely works. This side is all fine, so we should be okay to get the unloading mechanism in this side. And we need 32 plus 1, 2, 3 standard hoppers. Yeah, hopper mark 1s, I should say, not standard hoppers. So I am going to get that done on both sides. I think we'll be fine. That will fill in eventually. And get the unloading mechanism in. And then we need to put the loading mechanism in. That's just going to be a simple comparator system to just check when there's something in the hopper. If there's something in the hopper, it'll wait until it's full and then it'll go back. So I think that should be it in terms of most of this stuff. Yeah, 30 odd things. Luckily, I made a whole load of wood earlier, so that makes life easier. Yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I think we're almost... this is going to be... no, that's not too bad actually. We can do that, can't we? So we're going to have the loader is going to be here. And there's going to be a block there. Take that out. And get this right. That's going to come up. Hang on, I need to get myself... I'll probably block this entire thing off actually. So we're going to have a comparator here. That needs to come out. The only problem is here is this. Which we'll avoid by simply ignoring. Okay. So you got your comparator coming out as per usual. From there we will have a block. That block will have a redstone torch on the back. There'll be some dust underneath that, and that will have a repeater running into the back of there. That's the wrong way around, isn't it? Oh no, because there's nothing in it. Yeah, there we go. Now there's something in it. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. We're with it. I understand redstone. No, I don't. I'm terrible at redstone. I want to make sure that we are spawn proof up here, which is good, and then we are going to place a golden chest on the top for loading, and that is more or less it. I put tiles over the top of chisel bits over the top of these hopper chains that run down, and that's our output chest. The only thing missing now is a very large quantity of clay, which I'm going to go and address now. Alright, I've come to the twilight to get clay, because, well, it's exactly the same reason that you go for the twilight for ores in this pack. You say it with me. The twilight is shallower. Very rarely do you have any significant amounts of depth to this, so you don't have to go worrying about being underwater deep. There's no piranhas in the twilight, which is always a bonus, and yeah, and apart from annoying things, for the most part it's just a much easier dimension to come and grab clay in. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean to say that's the truth for every pack. It's just an observation that I've made with SevTech, that, you know, if you want clay, come to the twilight. If you want ores, come to the twilight. The depth, the relative depth of this dimension is is an absolute dream when it comes to gathering resources. So yeah, I'm just going to hover around in the twilight. I'm probably going to go back to the swamp area, although the downside to the swamp area is Shoggoth layers. But again, there's obviously lots of very shallow bits, so we can grab clay all day, every day, and it's lovely, easy, and very, very, well, easy. Yeah. So, with that in mind, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, we're back. I've got a crate and a bit of clay. I didn't go mad, because obviously I realised we haven't actually tested this thing yet, and that would be moderately embarrassing if we get it all loaded up and set it on and bang, it doesn't work. That would be sad. So we've got that. Probably could actually have an unloader into there and just block those in, but for now we'll just do this. And I had a moment of doubt where I sat there and thought, is there, these don't go in the arc furnace, do they? They don't. There is actually in this pack no powered way of making bricks. So yeah, if you want bricks, you are pretty much going to be stuck waiting for that. Now this is going to take quite a while to load, and it's also therefore going to take quite a while to load that lot. If I can, it should start loading up. So we'll let this load and see how it goes. But realistically, there's no reason why this shouldn't work. Of course, you know, we are talking about realistically. Actually, I just wanted to check something. If I go in here and get you, can I... Yes, we can. Excellent. That makes life easier. I'll do the other side as well. There we go. What are you... No, I'm not even going to try the redstone block. That's not even going to work, is it? It's got a behaviour. Anyway. So in theory, well, you know what? That is going down. Maybe I shouldn't have put it all in. Let me grab a whole load of this. Fill you all the way up. Just do this. We know that's going to work. It's a loader. It's got no concept of... And what is going to fail on this, of course, is that, isn't it? That is not going to be good. If I fill that up... Right, you need to become a normal chest. And yes, we have a slight issue that there isn't enough juice in this to power it. Okay, that's fine. We know the answer to that. What we shall do is we shall... come here, you. Get some of that. Now, that's not going to help me a great deal. I don't really... I suppose we can break it. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. We've got this, so we can do that. That can all go in there temporarily, which is all fine. That can go back there, and we'll go and get a normal chest at the top there. But, oh, hang on. We also need to be not stood. Wow. That was clay. Okay. How come those are not outputting then? They not outputting? Oh dear. Okay, we've hit a snag here. Definite snag. Those are not working as a hopper chain. Okay. Right. Why are you not working as a hopper chain? I don't understand. It's not a problem. We can put crates or something in here. That's not an issue. It just means I've got to run down and collect them all manually. Wow, you really did fill up, didn't you? Alright. Yeah, we need to make some changes. Back in a minute. Alright, we're just waiting on these last few items to tick down. I'll put a normal chest in, which means, in theory, this can't go over full. So this launcher's not the right. Oh yes, that was a minor issue, wasn't it? No, go, get it. Ah, I forgot about that. I broke that. I broke the rail here, which of course means that I keep putting that back in there. Gimme. Right, let's get that running. I put crates around the edge. That seems to work fine. I've put a couple of extra powered rail things to get it to go. It should fill these quite happily. Just keep on going backwards and forwards until, I don't know why that just dropped that on me, but there you go. That one obviously picked a whole load up because it's sat. It doesn't really matter. In normal operation, this will just bounce backwards and forwards and spit bricks out. The only downside to this currently is that I have to come down and collect them all manually. There must be a way to do it. Conveyor belt? Conveyor belts might be the way. Might be a way forward. I'll have to check whether those hoppers will dispense out onto a conveyor belt, because that would be quite a fun way of doing it, actually. But for the time being, we have our system. I don't know how to get a screenshot for this, but we'll do it from this side. And yeah, I'm not sure how long I've actually been recording. I've been recording these short clips because my voice doesn't last very long and I'm sniffly. So, but anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.